Well, hello. I am so excited to talk with you today because last evening God did some amazing things in my life. The Lord showed me after having made a comment to a couple of brothers in our church that I really enjoy being around. They happen to be white brothers, but that's not really what's important. The importance is that God dealt with me about a statement that I'd made. I really believe that He does not want us to stop talking about the things that are going on. Some people call these things the elephant in the room. I call it the elephant in the sanctuary, where men of God are either afraid or unwilling to talk about racism as it affects people in the body of Christ. God is bringing equity to the nations. He told me that maybe 20 years ago, that He was bringing equity to the nations. We don't know what equity looks like until we see all people being free to do what God has given them to do. Well, I was also watching television last night, just a little news clip, and I saw where the president is going to Arizona to a mega church there. And these pastors are obviously excited to have him there. Don't have an issue with that. What my issue is that we are now becoming a bit cool as to the discussion on race. And I don't think that we should ever push it aside or go on to the next subject. Last night, after I made this brief comment to a couple of brothers, the Lord convicted me. And He said, I don't want you to deal with this casually. So that's why I'm bringing another video to you today. Now, when Moses was in Egypt many millennia, a couple of millenniums ago, 2.5, 3,000 years or whatever, Moses confronted Pharaoh when Pharaoh was obstinate in releasing the children of Israel or the Israelites to go and worship God. And so when Moses confronted Pharaoh, he said, look, this is the last time, and you've got to let our people go. If you don't, God is going to smite everyone. He's going to smite people from Pharaoh's house. He's going to smite the firstborn of the slave girl. And he went on to tell him, even to the beast. So what I'm saying to you is that if the church doesn't get this thing right, God is going to deal with America, because many believers are trying to save America rather than being the church that Jesus died for. So I am saying to all of us, let's be the church, because judgment is coming. Now, when pastors like me say judgment is coming, many will jump on that and that's all they hear, judgment, judgment. Well, actually, we are already under judgment in my view. But if the church doesn't get things right, then there's no way to save America. The way you save America or the society around us is by being the salt and light that God has given us to be. Now, let's deal with racism. Let's deal with it fundamentally. Let's deal with it in every area of our lives and in every area of our society. We know that it exists. It's a horrible thing, and I will not let the world do better than I do as a man of God. So God bless you. I'm looking forward to seeing you again.